We got.
Hello and welcome back.
Good morning.
To Tennessee Valley this morning.
I just want everybody to know that was my phone. He would have never.
What was your phone? What? They didn't even see anything.
Well, they had to hear the boom.
No,
that was my phone. In 10 million
First of all,
years,
it's carpeted floor.
I don't care.
There's a case on it.
Debbie, hand me Joe's phone over there.
No, thank you. Kim, we got a show to do. Just please. Yeah, I'll give you your phone if you want to throw one. Any case, it's a beautiful Wednesday morning.
Sorry.
And we are joined where Julie Thornton is back.
Hey y'all!
From Petco. And
Good
of course,
to see you.
You remember seeing Julie in the past, so she would bring many, many animals that we would adopt to you, the viewers. And that, of course, they've gone home to great families and they're having a good life. And we have some kittenins or catnins, as our son Matthew used to say here, that need a home of their very own. Ooh, so, Julie, first of all, thank you for being back with us today.
He was doing the one.
I'm glad to be back. I've missed being here, actually.
Oh, and all the animals that we've brought on, of course, it's good to have them back on again. And who do we have here today?
These are two little kittens that were found in the Lowe's parking lot. This is Lozy and this is Reese. Both little girls. They were found when they were probably 2 or 3 days old, still had their umbilical cords connected to them, eyeballs still barely opening up. And they have been bottle fed since then and been taken really good care of. They've had their shots, they've been dewormed, and they are now eating dry kitten food and using a litter box, and they are ready to go home with someone.
And you can tell that they are people fed.
They're just purring away.
You can tell they just, I mean, there was no shyness about them, and they just came, the little Lozy came right over to me, and she's just as friendly. I mean, and she accepts kisses all over the face. I've kissed her all over the face, and she's just as sweet as she can be.
Now, I don't know if this you meant this to happen, Julie, but if, not for anything, they coordinate with your clothes
I did
perfectly.
it on purpose.
Did you do it on purpose?
I mean, I'm looking at them thinking they just need to go around with her all day. They perfectly match.
I did it on purpose.
There you go. Good for you.
I woke up a few minutes early.
That's right. That's right. There you go. And so, but they're not earrings. So, but you can still.
Yeah, you can hang them from
this.
this.
Hang them one from each
There you
side.
go from each side. They do.
So they're pets or they're
pets and accessories.
Accessories. That's right. And you know, they've got to be a great conversation starter when you go, oh,
yeah.
There's nothing like kittens and puppies.
Restaurants
and
don't really like it when I bring them in, but other than that, it's
especially
okay.
when walking around the table.
Walking around on the salt shakers. There's a hair in my food.
Well, tell us, how old about do you figure
We're
they
thinking
are?
about 7 weeks old.
So they're ready to go.
They're ready to go. Yeah, we wanted them to be litter trained.
Right.
A lot of the battle with taking pets home and giving them a home is that first few weeks of house training or litter box training or whatever, and then these pets end up back at the shelter because people just don't have time to do that. So these guys are ready to be taken, loved, put in a litter box, food, water, nice comfy spot in the window to sleep, ready to go home.
And they're litter box trained.
Litter box
they're
trained.
ready to just
Well,
go
no
in.
accidents.
Better trained than you are.
That's true.
They
Sometimes I
put the seat
miss
down.
the litter box. I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
put the seat down.
Small box.
But you're doing a lot better since you've lost all
Well,
that weight.
thank you very much. I can see better.
Oh, y'all stop.
No.
Sorry, viewers.
It's early. It's early Wednesday. It's what happens. It's the middle of the week. It's hump day. We move on. But so cats. And you know, the thing about it is a lot of people, as we've talked about in the past, they're either dog lovers or they're cat
people.
Very few people are both. We happen to be both. But it's cats are wonderful animals.
In
If
case
you've
you
never
were
had a
wondering.
cat.
I'm glad y'all are both.
If you're writing
Maybe
a book
they
or
should take
something.
home Reese and Lozy.
That's right. Those chihuahuas would love that. I keep threatening the middle chihuahua. She's the smallest one and she's the boss, and she thinks she owns everybody and everything. And I keep telling her I'm going to bring home a kitten and she's going to get a whap across the face.
Aren't they precious?
They are beautiful. They are
I'm
so
losing
cute.
one.
I know. Here, I'll take
Well,
this.
the other day, of course, it's been a while since we've had a cat, but the other day I came real close to feeling the need of a cat again when I went to see my friend Robbie Cody at Companion Funeral Home, and I was sitting in there with him.
Those people are amazing people.
They
over
are.
there. They have helped I've heard so many stories about people who've lost a pet and how they just go above and beyond,
Yes,
come
they do.
picking
They
them
get
up
it.
in the middle. They get it.
They get it.
They get it.
That pets, you know, for those of us
Our
that
family
are
members.
crazy and
Yeah,
stupid,
a lot
I
of
mean,
people, their pets are family members. And Constant Companion,
get it.
thumbs up.
And they have a gray cat that just has the run of the. No, it's not a Siamese. It's
But it
just,
looks like one.
It's a gray. Yeah, it's a gray cat. But it's got the run of the office, and it goes wherever it wants, kind of like this. And it's very, very, what do I want to say, affectionate.
Yeah.
It wouldn't leave me alone, and it's pet, you know, and then it's the cat thing. You pet it for a little bit, and if you stop, it kind of just bite for a minute, like don't stop. But it's the sweetest cat, and it really would kind of draw you into a cat if you've not had one or if you don't know if you like one. But cats are wonderful animals. The good thing about cats is, what did they say before? You own dogs,
cats own you.
Cats own you, yeah.
Cats own you.
They got their own agenda, but
and a lot of people right now, adoptions are down
Yeah.
because people are, well, maybe we're going to get one for Christmas.
Christmas, right.
Well,
Right.
Christmas is actually the worst time of year to get a new animal. With all the different plants we set out, poinsettias are very poisonous for animals. You know, puppies and kittens don't know the difference between poinsettia and a lily. You know, they're just going to chew on the leaves. Also, the stress levels in everybody's life is up higher,
Right.
and animals can really feel that.
And that's the last thing you want to be
That's the
doing.
last
during
thing you want to be
time
dealing with is a new
to
kitten, you know,
potty train.
potty training a puppy while you're trying to, you know, entertain your in-laws.
Right.
Yeah, so now would be a great time to adopt a Christmas puppy or kitten.
And
because a lot of people have problems potty training their in-laws during
Yeah,
that time,
absolutely.
let alone
or their
you know.
husbands.
So
but
something-
this one is so cute. Joe, look how little short
I
this
know,
one's got.
it's
Little
very
short
sweet.
legs.
Yeah, I think
Look,
it's
and
gonna
this
be a
one's
shorty.
Yes, you're going to be a shorty, and it's, oh man, this one's going to be adorable all the way through. You can tell.
Now these were the only two that were.
Actually, no, there's 4.
Oh,
I just
okay.
had 2 hands, so that's
Right.
what I picked up.
Good
If I had
for you.
4 arms, I wouldn't probably be living in Cleveland.
And she brought the girls
Yes.
because they're the most
I brought the 2
and
girls.
The smartest.
There is a boy that looks like Reese, and then there's a black one.
Oh.
And
Okay.
the black one was actually going to go up for adoption last weekend at Petco when pals came. But it knows when they're going for adoption. It hides.
Oh.
And I was going to bring the black one and an orange one, and it was
He
catty. So I brought Lozy and Reese instead. I brought the girls today.
Well, what
And
a
now let me
baby.
ask you: is this true? Are female of whatever animal easier to train than males? Is that just a misnomer? I mean, either or. I've always heard females were easier. That's why we always get females. Seriously,
Well, the little boys tend to lift, not cats.
Not cats. Well, they do. Boy cats mark too.
Well, they do mark.
They do mark, but-
and that's. But you know, if you might neuter earlier, they tend to
tend
not
to
do
not,
it as
but,
much,
yeah.
but they will. But those little leg lifters like to lift that leg.
It's Wednesday, Deb. It's like, you know, talk
We
about anything.
talk about anything.
Whatever.
On Wednesdays.
Goodness. We'll go back to the litter box here in just a few minutes.
Now, I know that you're all probably sitting there super early with your coffee and you're thinking, man, I got to have one of those kittens.
Yes.
So let me tell you how you get
That's
one.
right.
Because that's why we're here.
That is why we're here.
Kathy with Pals,
And you all know Kathy.
amazing woman. She's taken these guys into her home to keep them from going up for euthanization. We're not going to say that. We're not going to tell them what that means.
Right.
But now, in order for her to rescue more, she needs to find these forever homes. And her phone number is 476-9395. Please call her and take
right.
one of these guys home. 2 actually would work.
Right.
They're $35, and that is because, well, for one, they have been hand bottle fed, which takes lots of
Sure.
finances. But they've also been dewormed and had their first set of kitten shots.
Okay.
And they don't need more shots, I think, until they're 12 weeks old. And you can actually bring them back by Pals, and they'll give you their second round of shots as
terrific.
well. Yeah.
Terrific.
Yep.
Now, let me ask you this. What age is it before they're able to be neutered, spayed, whatever?
You really need to wait. Everybody's outlook on it is different. You could call 10 different vets in the phone book, and they'd probably all give you a different
Right.
age. But I would say maybe 4, 5, 6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Well, Julie, thank you for being here. We'll
Yeah,
hope you'll
beautiful
come back
little
next
kitten.
Wednesday
Yeah.
and bring us something.
I'm excited to be back. My summer was so busy. It was awesome.
That's great.
Maybe one day we'll just talk about that.
That's
but,
right. We can do that.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Really
We're
glad
so
to be
glad
back.
to have you
If you
back.
need your dog to mind, that's the
Petco.
person. That's right. And Julie,
What's your phone number for that, too? If some folks need really
You can
obedient-
call me at
Come by,
Petco,
right.
but I'm not a phone person. I'm a people person. Stop by. I'm
Good.
there about
That's
4 days
right.
a week. If I'm not there, the other dog trainer is there, Stephen Kinder.
Yes,
he's
he's been
awesome
on
as
before,
well.
too. Yes.
Yeah, we want to help you, and our class is already filling up for the new year.
Really?
So
Okay.
yeah, people planning on getting those puppies, wanting to get them in there in
Right.
Very
January.
true.
So
Very true.
let us help you. Also, spread this to your friends. If you've had someone that's lost a pet or you're no longer using your doghouse, Pals needs dog houses. It's the time of year where people are calling saying, hey, my puppy's too big this winter to bring inside. It's going to have to spend the winter outside. I can't afford a dog house. They call Pals. Pals takes them one, no questions asked.
Beautiful.
Old dog houses, blankets, anything that they could use to help keep our animals warm, cedar shavings, anything like that. Pals wants them. You can drop them off at Petco to me or anybody else there. We're all connected really well with them. Or you can call Kathy there at the 476-9395. They'll even come pick the dog houses up. They need them. It's already a request that's being done. We need dog houses.
Good deal.
And we'll make sure we announce that every morning.
And that's a need that
awesome,
folks don't think about, but that's very true, especially with these cold winter months coming.
Yeah, I'm going to plan, hopefully within the next week or two, coming in, talking about winterizing our pets.
Terrific.
You winterize your boat, why not winterize your pet?
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
so
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you all for having me back.
Thank you, Julie.
Joe, you look awesome.
Thank you so much.
You
So
look
do
awesome.
you.
I'm working on it.
I'm telling you. I don't have any animals to coordinate with me, but but other than
You don't need one.
You don't need one.
You're an
I got
animal
one.
yourself.
I got one animal coordinating with me.
That's right.
We won't talk about that.
Meanwhile, back in Tennessee Valley this morning.
We will be back in just a moment.
Bye, y'all.